Welcome to my visual approaches to teaching. It's important as teachers to grow with our students and ensure that we're providing visuals to assist them in their learning. Some of the requirements that we would need for teaching are visuals that are not only great for students with autism, but also accommodate for all students. We need to capture and relate to our students, and we do that with pictographic and written cues that help students to learn, communicate, and develop self-control. For our students with autism, it's a great example of providing assistance in their learning, providing visual cues that assist them in providing when they need to go to the washroom, when they need to take a turn, when they need to take a break, when they're finished an activity. But it's also important to have those things that are available to them, such as being able to communicate when they need to sit quietly, when they need to sit at a table, when they're listening to others. And in doing so, one of the things that we're able to do in our lesson planning is when they're applied to our classroom is that students, we can use that in a long way. We can use that along in the classroom. We can to assist students in processing information. The advantage is that students can use them as long as they need to process information. It allows them to focus on the message. It can range in pictures, black and white pictures, and symbols they may have seen or understood. And it allows to organize activities, daily schedules, checklists, and provide direction in our instructions. One of the advantages of that is when we think about it there's the saying of a picture having 1,000 words. When we look at a picture, there are several things that we can look at. In this example of Stephen Hawking, Dr. Stephen Hawking and Martin Luther King, we can see that there are certain things that students can relate to and see in those pictures. And they can describe what they see. And we can also allow them to have those checklists and knowing that they can take advantage of certain steps that they have to follow to complete an activity. In conclusion, let's support appropriate behavior for our students, teach expectations, build on experiences, and ensure appropriate rules and routines are posted. Visual aids is the way to go to ensure students of all learning styles are learning together. And we can build on that inclusive classroom with visual cues and checklists for our students. And it's important to allow that opportunity because students have to be able to communicate but also have visuals that support their learning and enable them to become better students as a result of those visual cues. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Goodbye.